Welcome back to Prince Bike Update, your go-to destination for the latest and greatest in the world of motorcycles. Today, we're diving into a detailed review of classic reborn at the 2025 Kawasaki W800. If you're someone who appreciates timeless design, modern engineering, and soulful riding, this bike might just be calling your name. Let's break it all down. Let's start with what makes the W800 stand out from the crowd. Its heritage. The W800 isn't just another retro-looking motorcycle. It's a direct descendant of the original Kawasaki W series from the 1960s, specifically the 1966 W1, which was Kawasaki's first big bike and Japan's largest displacement motorcycle at the time. The 2025 version pays homage to that history with authentic styling while embracing subtle but important modern upgrades. Now, under the retro-styled fuel tank lies a 773cc air-cooled vertical twin engine. This engine is a real mechanical beauty, a bevel-gear-driven camshaft, a throwback to the engineering techniques of the 60s. That's something you just don't see in modern motorcycles anymore. The engine is tuned for a laid-back, torquey performance. You're not chasing high RPMs here. Instead, you get a buttery smooth, linear-to-work delivery that's perfect for relaxed cruising and daily rides. You're looking at around 47 horsepower at 6,000 RPM and 62.9 Newton-meters of torque at 4,800 RPM. It's not built to break speed records, and that's the point. The W800 isn't a performance machine, it's a lifestyle bike. It gives you enough power to enjoy the open road, glide through city streets, or just take a relaxed weekend ride through the countryside. One of the things you'll immediately notice when riding the W800 is how refined it feels. Kawasaki has spent years perfecting this bike's balance, and the result is a machine that feels solid and smooth, with minimal vibration thanks to a carefully designed engine balancer. The fueling is crisp and predictable, the throttle response is direct but never jerky, and the clutch action is light and confidence-inspiring. It's a motorcycle that welcomes all kinds of riders, from beginners to seasoned bikers who just want something pure and enjoyable. Now let's talk about the ride and handling. The W800 rolls on 19-inch front and 18-inch rear wheels, which contribute to its relaxed, cruiser-like stance. The double cradle steel frame gives it excellent stability, and the front telescopic fork combined with dual rear shocks deliver a plush, old-school ride quality. Sure, it's not a sport bike, and the cornering clearance isn't massive, but that's not what this bike is about. Instead, it excels in comfort, control, and ease of riding. Braking is handled by a single 320mm disc up front with a 2-piston caliper, and a 270mm disc at the rear, also with the 2-piston caliper. ABS comes standard, which is a welcome safety feature, especially for new or returning riders. The brakes are adequate for the kind of relaxed riding this bike is built for. Don't expect razor-sharp stopping power, but you will get consistent and predictable braking. Design-wise, the 2025 W800 is a stunner. Kawasaki has stayed incredibly faithful to its vintage roots. You get classic round headlamps, a teardrop-shaped fuel tank, wire-spoke wheels, and dual analog dials for the speedometer and tachometer. The seat is long and flat, the chrome fenders shine bright, and the overall proportions are spot on. Everything screams vintage, but with the kind of build quality and finish you'd expect from a modern machine. There are also some minor visual tweaks for 2025. Kawasaki has introduced a new deep green metallic color with gold pinstripes, absolutely gorgeous and eye-catching in person. The badging has also been updated subtly, giving it a bit more flair without overdoing it. When it comes to ergonomics, the W800 is incredibly friendly. The seat height is 790mm, making it accessible to a wide range of riders. The riding position is upright and neutral, with a wide handlebar that gives you plenty of leverage. The footpegs are mid-mounted, which allows for a comfortable leg position. You can ride for hours without feeling cramped or stretched. The seat is well padded, and even pillion riders get a decent amount of space and comfort. Fuel capacity is 15 liters, which, combined with the engine's relaxed tuning, should give you a decent range, around 300 to 350 kilometers on a full tank. depending on how you ride. This makes it great for both city commutes and weekend touring. Now let's talk about pricing. The 2025 Kawasaki W800 is priced at around a superscript 1.8.5 Lakh X showroom in India, and approximately $10,300 in international markets. That might seem steep for a 773cc motorcycle on paper, especially when you compare it to higher performance models in the same range. But again, you're not buying specs with the W800, you're buying style, history, craftsmanship, and a very specific riding experience. What truly sets the W800 apart from other modern classics is its authenticity. This isn't a retro-styled motorcycle built from a blank sheet. It's a bike with real lineage, a continuation of a story that began over 50 years ago. The bevel gear, the air-cooled engine, the tank shape, these aren't just retro gimmicks. They're design choices rooted in the original engineering DNA. Also, the build quality is undeniably premium. Kawasaki has paid attention to the small things, the chrome finishing, the paintwork, the switchgear feel, and even the sound of the engine. It's not loud or aggressive, instead, it has a classy, mellow thump that suits its character perfectly. If you're someone who's drawn to the aesthetics of British twins like the Bonneville or even older Moto Guzzi classics, but want Japanese reliability, lower maintenance, and a bike that feels special every time you ride, then the W800 is for you. Let's be clear though, this bike is not for everyone. If you're looking for performance, aggressive riding, or tech-heavy features like ride modes, TFT screens, or Bluetooth connectivity, you'll want to look elsewhere. But if your idea of motorcycling is about the journey, the feeling, the look, then the 2025 Kawasaki W800 will absolutely win your heart. To sum it all up, the W800 is a beautiful fusion of past and present. It's a bike that stays true to its roots, while offering just enough modern refinement to make it enjoyable and reliable today. It's ideal for riders who crave authenticity, smooth power delivery, relaxed ergonomics, and timeless design. Alright folks, that's it for today's review of the 2025 Kawasaki W800. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Prince Bike Update, and drop a comment below. Let us know if you'd choose the W800 over its retro rivals. Would you go for modern thrills or vintage chills? Thanks for watching, and as always, ride safe and ride smart. Catch you in the next one.